The worst floods in decades have struck Spain, claiming 95 lives. The torrential downpour began unexpectedly, catching many off guard and leading to widespread chaos and destruction. The sheer volume of water overwhelmed drainage systems, causing rivers to overflow and flood vast areas. The impact has been catastrophic, with entire neighborhoods submerged and countless homes rendered uninhabitable. The devastation has left a lasting mark on the landscape, with the floodwaters carving new paths and altering the terrain in ways that will take years to fully understand and recover from. A nation mourns as rescue efforts continue. Families and friends gather to remember those lost, holding candlelight vigils and memorial services. The grief is palpable, with communities coming together to support one another in this time of immense sorrow. The emotional toll is heavy, as many are still searching for missing loved ones, clinging to hope amidst the devastation. The sense of loss is profound, with each vigil and memorial service serving as a poignant reminder of the lives cut short by this natural disaster. Torrential rains have devastated the eastern province of Valencia and surrounding areas, transforming streets into rivers. The relentless downpour has caused unprecedented flooding, with water levels rising rapidly and engulfing everything in its path. Cars have been swept away and public transportation has come to a standstill, leaving many stranded and in need of rescue. The scenes of submerged vehicles and waterlogged streets are a stark testament to the power of nature and the vulnerability of human infrastructure in the face of such overwhelming forces. Bridges and buildings have been swept away, forcing residents to seek refuge on rooftops or in trees. The structural damage is extensive, with many bridges collapsing under the force of the water, cutting off vital access routes. Emergency services are working around the clock to reach those trapped, using boats and helicopters to navigate the treacherous conditions. The sight of people clinging to rooftops and trees, waiting for rescue, is a haunting image that underscores the desperation and danger faced by those caught in the flood's path. Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez has declared 3 days of national mourning. In a heartfelt address to the nation, he expressed his deep sorrow and solidarity with the victims and their families. Flags are being flown at half-mast across the country, and moments of silence are being observed in honor of those who have perished. His words have provided a measure of comfort to a grieving nation, offering a sense of unity and shared purpose in the face of this tragedy. He stated, "The whole of Spain weeps with you. We won't abandon you." His words have resonated deeply with the public, offering a glimmer of hope and unity in these dark times. The government has pledged to provide all necessary resources to aid in the recovery and rebuilding efforts, emphasizing that no one will be left behind. The Prime Minister's commitment to support and solidarity has been a rallying cry for the nation, inspiring many to come forward and offer their help in any way they can. The majority of the fatalities occurred in Valencia, with additional deaths reported in Castilla-La Mancha and Malaga. The scale of the disaster is unprecedented, with entire communities being wiped out and countless lives being upended. Rescue teams are working tirelessly to locate survivors and provide immediate assistance to those in need. The efforts of these brave men and women have been nothing short of heroic, as they navigate dangerous conditions to bring aid and comfort to those affected. The National Weather Agency, AMET, reported that the town of Chiva received a year's worth of rainfall in just 8 hours. This extraordinary weather event has shattered records and left meteorologists stunned. The intensity and duration of the rain have been unlike anything seen before, contributing to the widespread devastation. The unprecedented nature of this event has prompted calls for a re-evaluation of flood preparedness and response strategies, as communities grapple with the reality of increasingly extreme weather patterns. Emergency services, including the military, are tirelessly working to rescue those trapped by the floodwaters and provide aid to affected communities. The response has been swift and coordinated, with teams deploying advanced equipment and technology to navigate the challenging conditions. Their efforts have saved countless lives, but the work is far from over. The scale of the disaster means that recovery will be a long and arduous process, requiring sustained effort and resources from both national and international partners. As the waters recede, the true extent of the damage becomes clear. The landscape has been irrevocably altered, with homes, businesses, and infrastructure lying in ruins. The cleanup and rebuilding process will be long and arduous, requiring significant resources and support from both the government and the international community. The path to recovery will be fraught with challenges, but the resilience and determination of the Spanish people will be crucial in overcoming these obstacles. Homes and businesses destroyed, infrastructure crippled, and agricultural lands devastated. The economic impact is expected to be severe, with many livelihoods being disrupted and entire industries facing uncertain futures. The agricultural sector, in particular, has been hit hard, with crops being washed away and fields left waterlogged. The long-term economic consequences of the floods will be felt for years to come as communities work to rebuild and recover from the extensive damage. Yet amidst the tragedy, the resilience and solidarity of the Spanish people shine through as they come together to support their neighbors in need. Volunteers from across the country have mobilized to provide aid, offering food, shelter, and emotional support to those affected. The spirit of community and compassion is a beacon of hope in these trying times, reminding us all of the strength and unity that can emerge from even the darkest of circumstances. The outpouring of support and generosity has been a testament to the enduring human spirit, as people from all walks of life come together to help rebuild and heal.